Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing a very delicious and an easy recipe. So this is roasted eggplant dip or chutney. This is vegan and I have roasted my eggplant in my air fryer. You can alternatively roast it on your stovetop, but that's gonna be messy, or you can use your oven. But I don't like to heat up my oven just to roast one eggplant, so I've used my air fryer. Let's get into the recipe. First, let's roast the spices that are needed. I've taken 1 tablespoon of urad dal, 1 red chili, and 1 tablespoon of channa dal. I'm gonna roast them in a tablespoon of oil. I'm using avocado oil. Feel free to use any oil of your choice. I'm adding all the spices and I'm roasting them till they turn nice golden brown. And I'm also adding a teaspoon of hing. This is completely optional. So once they are golden brown, I'm gonna turn off the stove. This is the color that I'm looking for. To this, I'm adding a teaspoon of tamarind paste. If you don't have it, you can also use lemon juice. And I'm using then a teaspoon of salt. Once this is done, I'm gonna preheat my air fryer at air fryer setting at 400°F for 15 minutes. And I'm gonna start my preheating. So while it is preheating, I'm gonna prepare my eggplant. I have 1 big eggplant here, and first I'm gonna slit them across, like approximately 4 to 5 slits, but it should not go all the way inside. Like it should be just a superficial slit. This is to make sure it's well cooked on the inside as well. So I'm gonna take a tablespoon of oil. I'm again using avocado oil here. You can use any oil of your choice. I'm applying it on my palms and I'm massaging it all over the eggplant like this so that it's well coated with the oil. You can also use your brush, but I always feel like this gets a better spread of the oil. So once this is done, I'm gonna wait for my air fryer to preheat, and once it says add food, I'm gonna add the eggplant in my air fryer. So all we have to do now is to wait for the eggplant to get cooked thoroughly. Meanwhile, I'm gonna grind the previously roasted spices. So I'm adding all the spices along with the tamarind and salt to my blender, and I'm gonna add about 4 to 5 tablespoons of water and blend them to a smooth paste. So I ended up adding 6 tablespoons of water, and this is the consistency that we are looking for, just to be smooth. So I'm gonna keep that aside. I'm gonna prepare a simple tadka to go on top of this chutney, and this is completely optional. I'm adding a teaspoon of oil. To it, I'm adding a teaspoon of mustard seeds. Once it splutters, I'm gonna add a teaspoon of urad dal, and I'm gonna add I'm gonna add 1 red chili and a teaspoon of hing. And once the dal gets golden brown, I'm gonna add 5 to 6 curry leaves. I'm gonna roast them and keep them aside. This is completely optional again. So now that my eggplant is well roasted, I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna show you how wrinkly the skin is. So this is well roasted and this is so soft, and I'm gonna just chop off the head of the eggplant, and then I'm gonna peel the skin. This is very hot at this point, so make sure like you either let it cool. You don't have to be like me, or you can use gloves or some heat protectant because this is really hot. I'm gonna just remove the skin of this roasted eggplant. This is really soft. I'm gonna take the flesh and save them, and I'm gonna make 2 separate dishes out of this. I'm gonna show 1 dip in this video, and I'm also preparing a yogurt based dip which I'll be sharing next. So this is the entire quantity of roasted eggplant that I got from that 1 big eggplant. As I said, I'm just gonna use half of this eggplant. You also get a lot of eggplant juices. I'm gonna use them as well by blending. You don't need any additional water. So I'm gonna show you how it is once it's blended. So this is the consistency that we're looking for. If you want a thin watery chutney or a dip, you can add more water, but this is the consistency that I prefer, so I'm gonna leave it this way. At this point, this is completely done. You can leave it as it is, but I like the curry leaf flavor, so I'm gonna add the earlier prepared tadka on top of this, and that's it. Your roasted eggplant dip is ready. You can serve it with roti, rice, naan, or even a pita chips or whatever you like. And I like to serve this with rice, and that's a side of yogurt dip that I was talking about. I'll be sharing that next. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you. Bye.